Bitcoin just lost a major support again, whether I'm looking to long or not, or will Bitcoin actually see a drop. I'm going to be talking very quickly and concisely about Bitcoin and giving you guys an update. It's currently technically a Friday, but we're going to be entering Saturday and the weekend, I think, in about 2 hours. So it is a late, definitely so late, maybe the first of its kind, a late live stream now on Champs Crypto, because it's Ramadan and also because Bitcoin is currently dropping. So I'm going to be talking about my potential next trades, also potentially looking at Ethereum, and with the fake out that Ethereum had seen, I'm going to be linking it with Bitcoin and whether Bitcoin is able to reclaim the support and potentially revive Ethereum and every single altcoin for that matter, or will Bitcoin actually drop maybe to 64, even 60k? And if that happen, then my friends, we could be, seeing also gold is a bit bullish, but we could be getting or potentially and prediction wise, if I may say so, I'm waiting for the drop. I've been quite, making it quite clear that I'm willing and waiting for the drop on Ethereum against Bitcoin. So let's keep that for the second half or the later half of the live stream. But let's start with saying hello to the champs. I guess it is very, very late now. Most of you guys are super or are watching me at a super late night, so thank you guys a lot. However, I think it's an ideal time for the US viewers, if I'm not mistaken, technically. Even for them, it's a bit late, to be honest. I think it's the evening or something like that. But better late than never, I guess. So it's, this could work as both a Saturday stream and a Friday stream, depending on where you're watching me from. We got the legends, starting with Wise Choice and then Renata saying, wow, so late tonight. Yes, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately. Good night, champs. Thank you, CryptoNet. We got Big Dump coming, maybe. We got Mitwalli, we got Action Tourist, we got Oyentumbra, Mountain Man, Joao, how you doing, brother? We got again Arito, and let's see who else. We got Nuno and Aman. We got also Steve. Good evening from the UK. Yeah, I guess it is like 10 p.m. In the UK, if I'm not mistaken. It's 4 p.m. where I'm at in the US. So I think it's an ideal time for the US viewers, but for every single other, I guess, continent, it is not. Yep, maybe also for Australia. We got from Holland, we got Lisbon. All right, so it's 10 p.m. in Lisbon. It's 11 p.m. in Nigeria and 2 a.m. in the UAE. That is correct. I'm currently filming at 2 a.m. Dubai time, UAE time. Good morning, good morning, I guess. Yeah, so we got AZ morning. Louisiana, I'm not sure where that is. Or not, I know what that is. I'm not sure what time it's in Louisiana. It's 3:30 in the morning. All right, so thank you guys for being legends and also for, I guess, watching me talk about Bitcoin at literally the middle of the night for most of you guys. But let's cover what Bitcoin had seen, because yesterday the live stream, and also I think, yeah, the live stream was about how I had entered a long on Bitcoin. So just to give you a guess of a quick recap, we had entered the long at 63k, and it's still, by the way, currently running. I only took 50% profit and I moved my stop loss to entry, but I also did take, so I had this long running from 63.3, and I also now secured profits, moved stop loss to entry, but it's still running. But I also had one that I had taken like literally a couple of minutes before going live. So this trade we literally all took, or almost all of us took it. However, I did take 50% at the POC. I moved my stop loss to entry, and guess what? Obviously the trade did not live for long. I had wanted to keep it, and I was willing to give away whatever gets stopped out. The 50% that got stopped out. So as you can clearly see, I only have a one open long with a stop loss at entry at the profits taken. So it is the quick recap is that I had two longs. One made me 50% and got stopped out. The other has already made me 50%. I took it after losing 66, by the way, and I still have it open, but I'm willing also to lose it if Bitcoin continues lower, because stop loss is at the entry. So if we literally do this, I would have made 50% from this long, 50% from this long, and then lost the other remaining, I guess, portions of both trades. And that is the way I do it. I'd much rather, especially because these are, I guess trades are against the trend. So because I hold, my majority of trades are short, so I'm much more short that I'm long. I only view those longs are either a potential bottom play where I get so lucky by Bitcoin just randomly pumping and I end up holding it, or I just see it as a quick extraction of some money. So we've made literally, I guess, like maybe $600 by taking this long, and also $500 by taking this long. So a total of $1,000, while still, like, think about it this way. I mean, this long still is running, but let's just assume Bitcoin literally goes to 60. If Bitcoin goes to 60 now, I would have made $1,000 with my shorts making me money, if you know what I mean. So that's why I don't prioritize closing trades early, but rather keeping them long, or no pun intended, keep them like for as long as possible, because maybe, just maybe, we can maximize profits once every 10 trades or whatever. Yeah, so that's the plan here. So I wanted to start with this by telling you guys that I didn't lose a trade, I made money, but I got stopped out on the rest. And probably most of you guys are asking me now, like, what should we do? I mean, again, guys, it is Friday night. Technically, I think it is a Saturday, 2 hours away from being a Saturday. The market has already shut down. So again, Saturday usually we get a consolidation, a very boring one. Even if we don't want to be, I guess, guessing where Bitcoin will be going, but rather just playing it safe. Again, the reason why I said we lost a major support, it's not that major, but it's important, which is losing the value area low again. And again, guys, the value area low is not a set or a certain exact line. It's primarily a zone, just for those that maybe don't know yet. So yeah, it is a zone. Sometimes you see me calling it 66k, sometimes 66 point or 65.5, whatever. So it is a zone from like 65 to 66 plus, whatever. So it is a zone. So my point being here is that I'm going to be avoiding taking a long, and I'm not going to be, I'm back to being bearish on Bitcoin, similar to why or how I got bearish when I saw the rejection off of this line. If you guys remember, we had seen the loss of 66 and then a retest, an amazing potential short, and then ever since, or when we had lost 66k, I was calling for what? I was calling for 60. But notice how I was calling for 60, but still took a long, an amazing long from 62.7. And again, guys, I don't want you guys to be falling in the same kind of trap. For me to be bearish just because we lost 66k, and then you see me entering along at 64, and I leave you guys hanging, and me enjoying the trades taken from literally the bottom. So again, I can say one thing and do another, not because I'm contradicting myself, but rather because I take trades as they come. For example, when I had taken the long at 63.3, I only saw it as a little scalp long with a fake out and also the hit of the daily. I didn't know that this would literally cause Bitcoin to reclaim 66 and then for it to literally go all the way higher to 70. Yeah. So again, I want to be very transparent and truthful. You want to get used to this, guys. By the way, every single time you see me, or it's not me, you see Bitcoin lose 66k, you want to be ready for Ahmed to literally flip-flop and say the same exact thing, which is while Bitcoin is below 66k, I'm waiting for 60k, or I'm leaning towards waiting for 60k. Does that mean I'm randomly closing longs? No. I mean, as a matter of fact, I still haven't closed this one fully. Yeah. Does this mean I'm randomly entering a short? Absolutely not. Does this mean I'm expecting and predicting and calling for 60? Absolutely not. I just understand that while this is true as an if statement, if A, then B is true. So while A is correct, or while A is stands, I'm waiting for 60. Most of you guys fail to understand this and think, or just because I guess the human psychology or the psyche, most humans look for the easiest kind of prediction. So you try to turn, not literally you guys, but maybe 1%, you try to turn my statements into predictions or into easy to digest, I guess, trades. So you would hear me say, while 66k is lost, I'm waiting for 60, and then you see me 2 days after taking the long from 63k and being happy about the break on the hold of 66 and a move upwards to 70. So again, I'm not flip-flopping, I'm just stating the known, the basics. So again, the reason why I'm prefacing this again is because a lot of you guys, not to mention names, cough cough, action tourist, had understood that when Bitcoin lost 66k, I think a week ago or 5 days ago, they had understood that Ahmed is like leaning towards waiting for 60, and he didn't quite like the idea of longing at 62, 63. But Ahmed took the long and they didn't. So again, guys, I don't want this to be repeated, because what if I say the same exact thing now? Bitcoin goes to 64, gives us the most amazing little like trade. We enter it without thinking much of it, but then we find ourselves holding an amazing long. We reclaim 66 and we pump higher. So again, don't let my general statement of just giving you guys the outlook of bearishness, while this is true, I'm waiting for this, to stop you from taking trades as they come. They may be a lower probability trades. They could be not taken, they could be lost easily, but that's different, or that's not relevant to us taking it or not. Again, like, sorry guys for literally drilling this point again over and over again, but I want you guys to be prepared. So I want to repeat it one more time. While Bitcoin is unable, I don't know if it's going to be able or not, don't ask me, I have no idea, but while Bitcoin is unable to reclaim 66k, yeah, I'm waiting for 60k. I'm bearish waiting for 60k. Does it mean I'm not willing to try my long at 64 if the trade gets offered? Absolutely not. Doesn't mean maybe after a week or two of like hovering around this zone, we see a little kind of scalp trade, we enter it, and then it becomes an amazing trade? Absolutely not. You have to be open. You have to open yourself for every single thing. Like I only see it or say this in terms of me using, I guess, my crystal ball to help you guys out with the general outlook. Like, you want to understand that this is the zone to look for shorts, keep shorts open, avoid longs, or avoid most longs. Yep. So again, this doesn't mean I'm expecting this to happen. I'm just saying that if this is true, this is the technical target. And notice how, so I guess we're ranting over, but I want to make it very clear for every, I guess, new viewer. Notice how, even when I said that while 66k is held as resistance, I'm waiting for 60, I didn't talk about potentially someone entering a short now, putting the stop loss at 66.5, for example, and them targeting 60k. Like, one would think, okay, Ahmed, if you're saying hold 66, wait for 60, why aren't you telling us to short? Why aren't you telling us to right now literally press the button, put a stop loss higher than your level of resistance, and target of 60k? Because I never ever would allow my viewers to literally short the bottom. You can be smart about it, and that's why I distinguish between saying short now or look for a short. So this is a zone where you want to look for shorts, position short, hold short, but not necessarily or exactly or precisely that you want to randomly press the button now. Maybe someone can do it, they get lucky, but again, I'm literally against this, because what if Bitcoin, or what if this is just part of putting a lower high, we reclaim 66, this is the the higher low, sorry, and then we go higher. So again, just because everything is possible, I don't want to be shortened now. The closest, maybe lowest hanging fruit is that you wait for the anchored view up hit, something like that. Maybe that could be possible. Yeah, so you can be smart, but don't be naive enough, I guess, to short now for no reason. Especially because it's the weekend. Like, trust me, if you enter short now, you're gonna have an emotional, I guess, blender, because Bitcoin will probably just consolidate, giving you guys a heart attack. Hold on. So give me a second. I want to read the comments. I was just giving you guys or ranting about Bitcoin. Give me 2 seconds. I guess. Hold on. Give me 5 seconds. Alright, so hello Ahmed, we got Hamad the legend, Ahmed training in the gym and listening. Amazing. So we got a gym goer. We got hold on, so we got Ali. Did you take any profits? Yes. Hold on. Ahmed, I'm bearish if Bitcoin loses 64.7. Fair enough. Vikrant, I guess sleeps already. You're going into the deep psychological, emotional momentum cycle of any human and trying to regulate it with trader psychology. It's a great thing to be worked on as a trader. Thank you, Aman. Thank you for such an amazing in-depth comment, I guess. Tonight, only 68 people watching. Usually is about 150 to 100. Ahmed, can't you sleep? I'm caught up again after 2x speed, not missing a single second of the stream. Again, Action Tourist, what a legend. Thank you for also watching me at such a late time. Again, guys, before I talk about Ethereum and the possibility of a much larger drop, if Bitcoin drops to 60 by not being able to reclaim 66, that would probably cause every single little altcoin of your guys' investment portfolio to get crushed, to be honest. Let me cover that, potentially see or say what the targets could be. And again, those targets would be only relevant if Bitcoin literally holds 66k and it drops to 60k. And again, before I forget, I'm in talks with WEEX. Tomorrow we'll be fully prepping, or it's going to be ready, the competition for the 1st or maybe the 2nd of March. So I guess it will be beginning, I guess maybe on Sunday, so the day after tomorrow, or maybe 2 days from today, which is Monday. Maybe on Monday, I'm not sure. I'll see. So if someone wants to actually get prepared and participate in the trading competition, is going to be hopefully beginning or starting whether or maybe on Sunday or Monday. So if you haven't yet already made an account on WEEX and you want to do so, not only is it, I guess, the exchange that I would recommend for everybody that would like to take trading as a profession, but I guess technically, yes, I do make the trading competitions for I guess the opportunity of making money while also making money with trades. I don't want you guys to be gambling just to win first place on the competition. And also, it is a nice way of giving back to the community for whoever uses my link to sign up. So again, it is an affiliate link. Pressing on it would take you to the sign up page and would make you or allow you to use my referral code to make an account. WEEX doesn't require KYC, and it literally has an amazing fee structure with amazing entries, and you get to be able to actually follow my entries and my stop losses, and you get the nice feature of having multiple longs and shorts open on the same asset, the way I do it, to maximize profit. And gold and silver is 0% fees. So anybody who would love to, I guess, catch the strong move to the all-time high, I've been waiting for the move to all-time high again on gold, so nice to see that happen. If someone wants to make some money on the way up with 0 fees on gold and silver, you can do so on WEEX, and all of that literally with no KYC. However, yes, it is an affiliate link. So even though I do love WEEX as an exchange, I would literally recommend to everybody, I try to only keep the affiliate link to the thing that I believe in. So yes, it is an affiliate link, but signing up with WEEX now with my link would allow you to be, would give you the highest possible bonus, for a welcome bonus, I guess. But primarily, the most important thing is that you get to be eligible for the next or every single next trading competition. So sorry for the rant again. I guess, give me a second. Hold on. We appreciate you not sleeping for us, mate. Thank you, Ibrahim. Hi, I've been watching since the very beginning. I've only commented once before. I'm always here. I've learned so much. Thank you. My previous comment was your English is spot on. Thank you, Russell. I do get a lot of comments, so maybe I forgot, but I don't want to lie and say I remember your name, but thank you for showing up. I'm totally happy whenever somebody new or a new face comments. Totally makes me happy. And again, I do love the fact that we got like watchers or viewers, long-time viewers who, I guess, benefit and watch me daily without commenting, and that is amazing, to be honest. So that's why I make sure, by the way, I make sure to thank everybody, no matter if you comment daily, comment, I guess, sporadically, or you even watch or give me a second of your time. So thank you again, Russell, for being amazing and for commenting for the second time on the channel. RVL saying, will you wait for the bear market bottom to take a long-term position? Have you some thought about when and how long? I don't know where, when, and how long. Zero idea. But I do take longs. I don't wait for the bottom to be in for me to take a long, because you would never ever know where the bottom is at until it becomes a bottom, until it becomes an obvious bottom. That's why when I had shorted the all-time high, I always make sure to make it very, very, I guess, clear that I had shorted on a scalp lower time frame intention. I had zero clue that this would be the all-time high. Nobody can lie to you. I can try to lie because I have a short and tell you, oh, look at this based on my Fibonacci extension thing on the Fibonacci time, whatever that is. I had known that the top will be in October at 126, and that's why I hold the short from 125.4. But no, I have zero clue. I technically got lucky, but not random luck, if you know what I mean. I hate to use luck or the word luck randomly. I mean, luck is for those who put themselves out there and allow luck to come to them. Like, for example, you always see Ahmed never fully taking profits in a long 10, 20 times literally, and one time it becomes the bottom. That's how I do it. It's not about luck in terms of like randomly pressing the button, but it's primarily because of, by actually allowing winners to run. Like, it looks nice. Give me a second here. All right. High in a potential zone like we are now, do you always monitor open interest, funding rates, and CVD spot and prep? Or I only look at perpetual. I don't always monitor the I guess the order flow. I try to do it primarily when the market is open. So now it doesn't matter as much, to be honest. And primarily when I'm going to be executing a trade. So now I don't look at it much. I can literally show it to you guys. I can give you my opinion on it, but it's not that helpful, I guess. Yeah. What we're getting here is actually what's called a bearish divergence. I do hate to use that term because most of you guys would think I'm talking about the RSI. I'm not. It's an actual divergence. What's happening here is that compared to previous buy-in, we had gotten more buys, but the price is not responding. So that's the actual divergence, like actual real stuff. The RSI is fake. By the way, like maybe some of you guys have seen my content on my Instagram. I'm not hitting on the RSI for no reason. The RSI is not connected to the back end of exchanges. It's just a formula, a mathematical formula that's like based on trading view. Exo chart is an actual thing that is connected to buying and selling. So whenever I see that the buying is increasing, but the price not necessarily responding, that is bearish. It may coincide to be also called bearish divergence, but that's, I guess, because of the language. I guess that's the word that is like fitting for both. Doesn't necessarily mean that they both mean the same thing. Order blocks are building at 64k. Sounds bearish. I don't trade them. How you doing, Ernesto? Thank you for showing up. How is the order flow down here? Yeah, I think I've answered that. Thank you, Salam. Ibrahim, just curious, do you have any physical gold on your portfolio, or is buying now very toppy? Those two are different questions. So yes, I do have gold. Do I recommend buying now? Probably not. Yeah, if someone was smart enough, they could have started buying here. Like, why didn't someone buy here? Not because gold is amazing, and if you're willing to hold for like 10 years extra, you can buy, but you could have done it when it had dropped 15-20%. I mean, it's easy for me to talk now in hindsight, but trust me, I was even talking about it prior to that. Yeah, as an investment. Like most of you guys, the issue with buying gold somewhere at the top is because most of you guys are not gamblers, traders, or lower time frame or lower, I guess, yeah, I'm not sure what the word is, but lower period traders. So like you enter a long or a buy, or you buy gold at like, let's say $5,000, and you want to make a quick buck. If you're literally willing to hold with a drawdown of like 50% and you're willing to hold for 5-10 years, then go for it. That's why I only recommend gold. It's normal for somebody to recommend gold, but I've been only recommending gold for those with a higher net worth or a older age, and somebody who doesn't need the money right now. Like if you're someone who's like 40 years old, has 500,000 plus in net worth, you could be looking to allocate your money in gold now, or even a year before, or even next year. Like, stop comparing it to current price, compare it to actual stock and inflation and the dollar. Yeah. So yeah, but if you're literally 25 years old, all you have is like $5,000, brother, don't be buying gold even if it's literally discounted at like $3,000. In my own opinion, in my own, I guess, I forgot what the word is, but in my own opinion. Why? Because gold is something that it is good, it's amazing, but come on, do you really want to put like 50% of your net worth, which is like $5,000? I mean, when you're aged 25 years old, 20, like at 25, you can use the 5K fully or half of it to trade it or start a business. Why put the 50% or 100% into gold? Obviously, in retrospect or in hindsight, it could have been an amazing trade even, but realistically, you don't want to be investing based on like, or investing into gold thinking that your your time span of waiting is like a maximum of a year. Yeah. Sorry guys for ranting on, but that's very, very important, to be honest. Champs, can you post the volume charts daily, most especially now that the stream is late? Okay, that's fair enough. Do you mean volume charts as in the exit chart, or you mean the chart itself, like the trading view chart? Yo, sorry for the late missing my alerts, I guess. Thank you, Wayne. I mean, you're good. You're good. I mean, I'm literally filming at 2:30 a.m. So all good, brother. Thank you for showing up at least. Better late than never. Hold on. You should make a tutorial for EXO. I mean, yes, that is a question, the most kind of asked question. Also, midnight Dubai passed. I definitely didn't expect. Much respect for showing up. Thank you, Wayne. Yeah, true. Thank you guys for showing up. You're amazing for the info, man. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you, Ibrahim. You're also amazing for asking me such amazing questions. And again, guys, thank you for being legends. And I forgot. I mean, now, hold on. Let me go back and recap why I spoke about Ethereum. Thank you, Salam, for being a legend too. Thank you guys for appreciating my presence, I guess. But anyhow, the reason why I brought up Ethereum is because, like, again, I don't want to repeat myself and say that everything is like about Bitcoin not reclaiming 66. But let's just say, for the sake of it, that Bitcoin literally drops now and goes to 60K. Assuming that if this is true, if this is going to happen, the question would be, not will this happen or not. This is a possibility. I don't know. But if this is true, how would the drop look like on Ethereum? That is the correct question I need you guys to be asking me. Nobody asked it, so I'm going to be asking myself. So, first of all, you want to look at the percentage drop on Bitcoin. So let's assume a cool, nice 8%. It could be more if we drop to 58, but let's say 60K, sorry, the bottom, the wick. So 8%. I've been also quite adamant and I've been making it quite clear that I'm borderline, you can call it predicting, I'm borderline predicting Ethereum against Bitcoin to drop 20%. I've been saying this for literally a month, by the way, guys. Not to brag or nothing. It hasn't happened yet, so let me brag once it happens. But anyhow, if this truly happens and Bitcoin's potential breakdown affects Ethereum against Bitcoin, this is the chart that literally affects all markets or all crypto coins, let me say, because most of you guys would say, okay, how is looking at Ethereum against Bitcoin is irrelevant to any of my coins? Trust me, it is the most relevant. Like, look at this. If I'm expecting 20% down at least on Ethereum against Bitcoin, that would not only literally crush Ethereum, but also allow the dominance to go much higher, Bitcoin dominance, which would also crush every single little altcoin. So whenever I'm talking about me being bearish on ETH against Bitcoin and I guess ETH against the dollar, that would literally be your signal to be bearish on every single little altcoin. So again, my point being here is that I've said this before, but I just want to recap because it could be getting real now. If Bitcoin drops at 8% and ETH against Bitcoin drops 20%, let's just assume, it's an assumption built, I guess, scenario. 8 plus 20 is 28. So let's play it cool, 20 to 30%. Yeah, which is like us adding 20 plus 8, 28. So let's say 20 to 38 of a percentage drop on Ethereum. If that happens, then you want to prepare yourself for Ethereum to be at 1,500 or maybe easily, by the way, 1,300, something around that. So I'm not saying that this is my expected scenario now. I'm not calling for you to sell your little Ethereums. I'm just saying that if Bitcoin doesn't help out Ethereum, the drop on Ethereum and every single altcoin, from the biggest of them to the smallest of them, will be literally getting crushed. Does this mean I'm a random guy who's showing up at 2:30 a.m. to give you a prediction and for you to sell? No, please don't be selling nothing. Just avoid buying or longing at least. Like, or if you're smart enough, you can look for shorts on every little altcoin, or maybe have shorts already and keep them open. So I guess that's how, like, most, or the better you get in trading, you'd use my words in terms of guidance rather than giving actual setups. Because to be honest, like, I've already spent like 34 minutes talking, and I only spoke about potentially an actual setup at the daily or maybe at 60. But other than that, it was all about talking about levels and market moves and how it can happen and how you can make money by looking and doing all of that. So I guess few would appreciate that, but trust me, it is also, or it's much more valuable than me giving trades, because trades would be limited, but guidance is not limited. Because if I see something or see two things, you can see five, and the other person can see other 2, 3, 4 things. So I hope you guys that, along with giving trades and along with the education that I'm trying to, I mean, make sure that I guess not dedicate, but also, like, I guess, yeah, keep a playlist off. I also want you guys to be trying to making the most by applying the education and the guidance of the daily live streams with you, keeping trades, looking for trades, taking trades. Yep, I guess that's my rant. Thank you guys. You don't sleep? Are you a vampire? What's up, brother? That's not for me. Not late here. On the East Coast is 5:26 here in Maine. Yeah, I guess in the US it's all good. It's like evening time for all the US viewers, but for literally the rest of the world is like too late. It's even 2:30 a.m. my time. So I guess fair enough. So I'll let the US viewers enjoy the amazing timings for the time being till the end of till the end of March, mid-March. Instead of just showing us trades, you're teaching us how to trade. Priceless value. Thank you, Brahim. Thank you for, I guess, valuing such content. Thank you guys for your feedback. And again, guys, before I forget, not because I forget, but I want to just make it quite obvious that, yes, if you want to make an account on WEEX now, no KYC deposit now, you'll be eligible for participating in the next up-and-coming trading competition. We've literally held this, by the way, for every single month since September or October, maybe September, yeah. So from September, this is September, October, November, and December, and then technically that's the 8th time I'm holding this trading competition. So if you want to participate, make potentially some good amount of money by ranking higher, and you also get to use as an excuse to finally move to WEEX, you can use the link. And again, it is an affiliate link, but actually no KYC, so it's an easy transition. Yeah, no worries, John. It is obviously a joke, so no worries. You don't have to mention that. I'm all good. See if it sounds like a short position opening in the current structure. I'm not sure what you mean. Thanks for coming. Yeah, thank you. No worries. If we get a move on Saturday and Sunday to 70s, I'm going to flip hella bearish. Exactly. And see, that's the beauty of being a trader. Like, we can be bearish calling for 60. If we see a flip on 66, potentially being open for 70, maybe looking for a short. So it doesn't matter. Like, we don't want to be like only staying ultra focused, I guess, on just one side of the market. Yep. If the market moves, if the market does move and the given points and the observables change, then you have to change your view. Yep. Thank you, Wayne. Yes, trade with Ahmed and the champions, support the channel and use the affiliate link. Thank you, Wayne, for being a legend. Yeah, so we got a link which is pinned in the comment section. Last comment by Wayne, and also it is the link in the first link in the description. Again, guys, especially for those that are trading with real capital, you would want to move to a place which is like tailor-made for trading and has some nice features, lower fees, amazing entries. You get to have the same stop loss as I do, and also correct entries with respect to your stop loss. And again, I don't want to mention that a lot, but it's very important that you know that WEEX has a feature, top right corner. I mean, most of it is like split, or it's not shown, but isolated, separated, which allows you to open multiple opposing trades on the same asset. And currently gold and silver is 0% fees. So if you're looking to trade gold and silver and Bitcoin on a tailor-made exchange for traders, then that is a nice time to move. Again, guys, you can use it as an excuse, because if you use the link now, again, it's an affiliate link, but that would actually make you eligible not only for the welcome bonus, which is not the most, but you also get to be eligible for the up-and-coming trading competition. Hopefully it will either begin on Sunday or Monday. I'll probably ask for Monday, because it would make sense to begin on the first week of, I guess, or first day of the trading week, so that it allows you guys and traders and everybody to be actually taking actual trades. Again, I only do the trading competition to promote genuine trading. I don't want someone to be gambling just to get first place. You'd want to make money with the trades and then make money with the actual trading competition. It's real USDT. I'm going to be sharing all the information on the free Telegram channel for everybody who's interested. If you are, then it is your time to move to WEEX. If you don't want to, that is, I guess, fair enough. But again, if you're trading with real capital, if your money is less than 2, 5K, 10K, it doesn't matter as much. But if you're trading with real capital, it would be a shame to get, I mean, if you lose money on fees, stop losses, and also not have the feature of having multiple trades open. Most of you guys catch an amazing trade, but then be forced to close it because you want to enter a new trade, so your exchange doesn't have this feature. So again, if you want to, I only talk about WEEX because it's generally an exchange that helped me become more profitable, and I do like the features. If you want to move there because you want to protect and grow your capital, you can use my link, because it would make sense for me to only promote an affiliate I have nothing to sell you that I generally actually use. Yep. And hopefully tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow morning, I'll be sending the trading competition information. Yeah, so you can prep now. Anybody who has previously made a WEEX account under me, so with my referral code, with my link, you're good. You don't have to make a new one. But if you're someone new, then make sure to be signing up with the Champs Crypto link if you want to support me and get the, I guess, the eligibility to move to, or to become a participant in the trading competition. Sorry guys to be boring you guys out. I just want to make it quite clear, because I don't want someone to be yeah, it doesn't matter. To be honest, like, you can sign up with the account when the competition begins, because no KYC on WEEX allows you to literally make an account in a matter of minutes. And thank you, Wayne. So Wayne, the legend, literally sent the link to WEEX and also the link to Telegram. We will always be here. Thank you, KJ. Thank you guys for being legends and literally showing up at whatever time I randomly decide to show up. Again, it is kinda hard to stick with, I guess, being consistent, but I gave you a promise before the Ramadan time, or before the beginning of Ramadan, to be consistent in a matter of, or in a way of showing up, not in time. So I guess, sorry guys for being random with my time. Just make sure to have the notification bell turned on if you're someone who literally doesn't want to miss any kind of content. And also the free Telegram channel does allow you to get an extra notification whenever I make a video or go live, because again, you want to endure this time with me. Once Ramadan ends, once we get to maybe mid-March or beginning of April, everything will be back to normal. Our trading sessions will be beginning close or pre-NY open, kind of, to give you the daily, I guess, chart. KG saying, look at the price spiking. Not that much, guys. Don't be over analyzing the 5-minute time frame on a Saturday open, but that's fine. Thank you for letting me know. I closed my ETH short before the drop. Again, guys, stop closing trades too early. Nice drop now. Fair enough. Let's wait for lower. Let's wait for 64K. Again, guys, I'll hopefully try to make tomorrow's, I guess, stream a bit earlier. Tomorrow we got the weekend show, but after that I'll try to maybe go live again on Champs Crypto. And again, a final reminder just before I go offline, I guess, if someone wants to make an account now, prep yourself, deposit now, start trading with the pros. You can move to WEEX with my link. It's an affiliate link. And the free Telegram channel is for those that would love to get more of me. And before I forget, maybe Wayne the legend can drop the link to my Instagram account. It has been growing tremendously, but the content's kind of funny. It's not the kind of, it's a mix of, I guess, virality and also educational. If you want to get more of me, want to be closer to me, I have nothing to tell you, but you can follow my Instagram and my Telegram. That's it. And if someone wants to contact me for whatever reason, I'm not sure if you want to contact me. If you want to, you can always hit me up at official@champscrypto. wayne.com, or just send me a message, a DM on Instagram. That is fine too. Wayne the Legend again just posted the link to it. So the last link, the last comment with the last link, which is posted by Wayne, has my Instagram, Ahmed on chart. The link. Thank you, Wayne, for being a legend, and thank you for showing up. And sorry for, being so random, guys. This last few days is going to be continuing like that until the end of Ramadan. So hopefully, we can enjoy those days. You said please don't short now. Lol, I keep letting your general statements fud me out. Again, still partly short though. Fair enough. I mean, that's a good ending of a statement. Again, guys, don't let, like, it's easy for me to tell you guys, but I do understand it has some emotional, impact whenever I talk about something general, and then that makes you just treat your trades differently. That said, still thank you so much for all you do. Thank you, Action Tourist. You're a brother of mine, so no worries. Night Professor, thank you, Joao. Thank you, everybody, for being legendary and for showing up at a random time. I'll hopefully make it quite a bit earlier tomorrow, maybe at 12 a.m. Let's go with that. So 2-3 hours earlier than now. And again, guys, if you want to catch more of me, we got WEEX, free Telegram channel, and also the link to my Instagram is somewhere in the comment section if you want to catch it before I end off the stream. I'll hopefully be live again, guys, tomorrow with a video or either live stream. I'll let you guys enjoy the night. It is literally 2:40 a.m. my time. I'll be hopping off. Thank you guys for being legends.